return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Through the end zone for the touchdown. Batay. Stop. Yo. What the hell? What in the hell? Oh, in the name of Jesus. Oh, Lord, I need your help. I did something very wrong. Very wrong. I ate someone's burger, cheeseburger, McDouble, Snoop Dogg burger. Yo, I met Snoop Dogg in Madden 21. Swipe it down, swipe. No, I'm dumb. Swipe it down, wipe. Yo, check. Check two. Can you hear me? I know you can't. Can you? Actually? Alright. I had
the defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after them now.
Stop arguing with your brother. Why are you so freaking stubborn? Kicks the ball into my arms, straight into my arms, because somehow it's either he knew where the ball was going. Okay. Well, I mean, no, not this play. This play sucks, bro.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just
I am stupid. I am going to die soon. Ooh, you just got batted. Yo, it's already 2 minutes left of the third quarter. That's pretty weird. But Caden Osmond as the QB. Damn, what happened? It has to be on defense. Holding a face mask. Defense. I told you. That's gonna be... I'm gonna decline that.
They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And now he's going to use his legs.
What did I tell you? I did not need the first and goal, bro. I didn't need the first and goal.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down.
Actually, I didn't tell anybody.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when
Told
the
myself.
clock is going off in your head. It's time to go. Tuck it and
I'm not pressing that. Psych! Gets the ball into the end zone. Let's go. Put your weapons on. Turn things on.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
Yo, wait, I didn't know I could do that.
That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield.
Yeah, that's right. I just kicked it off the bubble.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
Bro, you obviously, I kicked too far.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next
Laugh, you
drive.
go to hell.
Had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field.
Bruh.
As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The Texan Longhorns are like bad.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion.
What? I cannot hear you.
Here on 3rd down.
Yeah, guess you're not talking to me. They get tripped. Well, not really tripped, but I don't know.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now's a quarterback. And he loses it. Defense has come up with it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so,
That's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. My fault.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now.
I got this. I got this.
Flush to his right.
Alright, what I say? I got this. I told you I got this. Yo, wait, huh? Oh, okay, never mind.
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
Alright, that kick was terrible.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Their own 25-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Warner from the gun. It's complete. And he found it. It's on the ground. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
As I say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
So he will still, and he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Touchdown. And these guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy on the line catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headline. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one. He loses it again. It's going to be
I think it's safe to say they can mark this game as extremely frustrating. Here in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
And that's why they're still being shut out. Clemson out for another drive, and it's starting to look for all the world that they'll be back in the national championship game again as they start here first and 10. Down inside the 15-yard. There's no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain from the third.
What? 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 Jordan. Jordan. What'd you say? No. You're gay, bro.
Back on first and 10.
Yo, I couldn't move. My guy was in my way, bro. 29, freaking idiot, bro.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Who's that? Who's that? It's Watt, I think. Oh, Watt, frick you.
They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been there first. And it's third down now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. This results in 6 touchdowns. 18-yard touchdown. This offense continues to
Say goodbye.
listen to the conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Time, yeah, all the time, yeah.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to put the playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this match. We didn't care to
This will fortunately wind up out defensive stop and punt. First down, they block it through. Steps away to his left. Pressure comes and down.
Damn, that sucked.
They did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Going deep this time.
Come on, catch it, catch it. All right, all right, all right. And that's in the end zone. You can't, there's no doubt it's in the end zone. Exactly, it's 3-minute mark.
I'm done feeling words that sometimes hit me wherever it hurts. You put the blood right on my wrist. Slid onto the skirts, all blood red. That's just how I'm feeling. Tell me that you love me, but there you go, nigga, why? You're so surprised, you're a demon in disguise. It's close to the wings, all I've been doing is guys. I'm putting on my effort, but I've never seen me. Tell me I'm a piece of shit, and I really feel it. Not enough, and I'm sorry. I really love you, and I'm sorry. I struggle that's showing, and I'm sorry. Turn the smile, and I'm sorry.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as they drive to start at the 25-yard line. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense
I'm done feeling words that sometimes hit me wherever it hurts. You put the blood right on my wrist. Slid onto the skirts, all blood red. That's just how I'm feeling. Tell me that you love me, but there you go, nigga, why? You're so surprised, you're a demon in disguise. It's past 2 weeks, all I've been doing is guys. I'm putting on my effort, but I've never seen it. Tell me I'm a piece of shit, I really feel it.
What?
Not enough, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Really love you, and
I'm sorry. Yeah.
struggle that's showing, and I'm
Sorry. Yeah.
Turn the smile, and
I'm sorry.
Onto something there in this passing game. It just Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game taking as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely, that's been representative of their entire game still being shot.
That's first down. That's touchdown. Let's go. I fell into the end zone.
Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good, he just decided to make a play of his own and it worked out.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm just talking myself at this point.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. Here's Martin as they begin.
That's a touchdown no matter what. That's right, you can't tell me otherwise. Oh, this game's gonna be over. This has been on for like a year now. Stop. Yo, this is a great idea. If nobody watches me, I could just be on pause for as long as I want.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line at their own 25-yard line. About set for their next drive. The Texas offense at the line.
Talking hope and got my eyes wide open right now. But I can see it. No, I don't believe it. Yeah, got your eyes wide open, all down. But I can't see it without you. Cause I don't deserve this. Never really thought it was worth it. Fixing myself. That's obvious, but I really thought I had time for this. I know I can't fix it myself. I know I can't fix it myself. Ooh, what the I know I don't think things right. I thought it was not for me, but I really will nothing in my memory. Tell me after this, I never really thought it was worth it, but I can't fix it myself. But I can't fix it myself. Trying to just start the time for this. I know I can't fix it myself. I know I can't fix it myself without you.
That hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain. So the ball down to the
yeah, I'm gonna run this into the end zone. No matter what, I'm using myself to run this into the end zone. What did I tell you, buddy, bro?
Still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is
under the light and That's for you, they'll never die, never die. To play I'm perfect when wouldn't be worth it to try. You're going through, just gonna make excuses. Want me anymore.
Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive.
Anymore.
Think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Anymore.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense.
You say you love me, but I meant you lost me. You say you're sorry, but then go look for him.
It'll be second and a couple.
Don't you got me so dark.
Operating from the gun, Warner. Mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one could not get over fast enough.
It certainly can't.
You very dream if we met at a different time, things would be different now. It'd be different now.
And to me, that's how
And maybe if we met a different time,
Icing on the cake, if you will.
things would be different now. Things would be different now.
Fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will not be returned. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or maybe just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any...
Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. And the defense will get their hands on it from the other way. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they
Time
cover
to
up, right?
move
They protect the
on.
football.
You're just
Sometimes quarterbacks
wasting
forget
your
that out in the
days.
open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the
Slide.
quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Sick of your presence, and it's hard to
Nice job
move
there on
on.
the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain.
Know me alone, you don't know me
They'll look to
anymore.
throw now on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it.
Trying to run the clock out, Alright.
Out of bounds about a
And I win this game.
yard shy of the 5.
Longhorns scored 0 points. Okay, that's good.
Well, what a great start to the season here in the College Football Kickoff Classic. And for the junior quarterback, a first start and a first win and a very
You
good
say
win
you
at that.
love me. I lived in fear too, but I had to put on my braces. Again and again, I was not afraid. We're so dark, we're so dark.
You alright?
Finger on the trigger, lost sight
I'll be
of the
fine.
man in the mirror.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
Following
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like, I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs.
Alright, I'll have his back
Wipe that
then.
sourpuss look off your face. It's game
Wow,
time.
haha. Wow. We're in San Francisco Stadium. Let's go. It's a good stadium. And watch, I'm gonna be playing Longhorns again because for some reason it did Oregon Ducks last time twice. So if it does Longhorns again,
We crown a champion
then
tonight
next
here
time
at
I
Levi
try and
Stadium in Santa
okay.
Clara for
So
the
I
College
think it's
Football
just the Oregon
Playoff
Ducks every time, I guess. I don't
National
know.
Championship game, as we'll see the
Yo, what is
Oregon
Matthews
Ducks
doing, bro?
taking
I'm
on
gonna be the
Clemson
starter
Tigers.
QB, bro. I'm starting before you go up there, okay?
Pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback.
You
Clemson
say you
trails
love
at the
me,
break.
but then say you
Who's
want
going
me.
to celebrate as national champions? 2 quarters to find
You
out as
say
we
you
get set for the
hate
final
me,
half
but
of the
then
college
say
football
you
season.
love me. I do not know what you want all about me. Nothing more. You knocking at my door. Just I can see your face once more.
This offense has played thus far. To be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the
happy
ballgame.
I agree with you
man,
totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find
Then you
themselves in a
said
position
your
on
last
this drive, a
goodbye.
touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so
Goodbye.
far, the field goal. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far.
Without you by my side,
Update, by the way, on Tommy
did
Mack. He's
you
still in the locker
love
room. We're not hearing
me?
much in the way of details,
Then
but
why'd you
we are being told that his
leave me?
return to this ball game is
Take
doubtful.
my
Lucky for Coach O'Brien, his
body,
team's got a pretty good alternative.
take
Looking
my
for more there on
body,
first down, but this throw
and all
downfield,
I
incomplete.
But you
wanted,
got to think that sooner or
and
later they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been
I
excellent thus far. And it was
find
again on the last play.
somebody, to find somebody.
Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play. It'll bring up third.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he's taken down inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down at the 29-yard line.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
And if you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the first down.
Love is made for
Good
movie
for 16,
stars.
and the drive will continue.
And if
There's a
you
first and 10 at the
love me,
14-yard line.
then why'd you leave
You're in the
me?
red zone now. They'll look to throw.
Take my
And he's going to keep it here.
body, take my body,
14
and
yards.
all I want is to find somebody. Wait, did I break, bro? I broke that kid's ankles, bro. Oh, yo, look at this boy. I feel so bad for this boy. Look at this, look at this. Yo, oh crap. Damn. Oh. Yo, I think something in my ankle. I think, yo, something in my shoe. Let me go back here.
Clemson has taken the lead. And now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Unfortunately, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
The Ducks take over at first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. On first and 10, here's Barrett. And some room to maneuver.
Find
He
somebody,
will take this one home.
find
It's a touchdown.
somebody,
Since he's come in the game,
and
the
all
quarterback 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look
then
remarkably
why'd you
relaxed.
I love that
leave?
description because it's evident to me,
Take my
it's evident that we're watching
body,
it now. Everyone's getting the memo.
take
He's
my
not back up. He's played just as
body,
much as Matthews has this season.
and all
That's the
I
thing, Charles. There's the old
want
adage of
is
if you have 2
to
quarterbacks, you have none. I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window
find
because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks and we like them both.
find
Just said that. Not in this
somebody.
case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got 2 good quarterbacks. The offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly. The Ducks come up now, first and 10.
This is a championship, baby.
course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Oh, we just
that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop the shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
But your nutshell's not today.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On is the punt team now as this one's set away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
But with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence.
And now look at him go.
And he will take this in for a clemson touchdown.
Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half. And this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the 3rd touchdown in the
oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they
I
had
guess
2 more
I was
on
too
their lead.
blind to see it.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Taking it in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
I thought it
The
get
Ducks
too
set to go
bad
on offense as they come to
till
the line and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
now.
Field's an advantage of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you
So
start winning first
please
down. You win
just
second down.
listen
And guess what? You start
to me
accumulating first
now.
downs. And that's what they need in order to now put the ball again.
They'll operate from the
I
32-yard
was all
line here.
this
It's
down every night cause I'm thinking of you along with my thoughts trapped in this bed. I'd give the world just to see you again. Your imperfections perfectly jump. I was so fool to think you
How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to,
I
if they're good,
like it.
anticipate the contact
It's all
coming
in
and
my
try and
head
cover
no
the football,
matter
and they
what
still
I
find
do.
ways to knock it free. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield and fell incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And inside the 20 before he's
Just
brought down.
slamming doors and cracking
As he
out.
breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
I
So here's a
thought
1st
it
and 10 now
get
down
too
inside
bad
the 20.
till now.
Sliding out of the pocket. And right side, Henry's
You
got it.
won't
And he'll
believe
maybe
you'd
get back to the
have
line of scrimmage, but
believed
no more than
me.
that. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but
So
no actual
please
yardage
just
there on the catch.
listen
It's
to
2nd down.
me now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Silence
He's going to
up.
take off with it.
It's all sleeping night cause I'm thinking of you along with my trapped in this bed. Oh, I'd give the world just to see you again. Your imperfections perfectly jump up. Oh, I was so fool to think you would end up. So what is
Coming into this game, we've already seen examples of this
it's all
contest.
in my head no matter what I
Ways to
do.
rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spot? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. On first down, Barrett to throw. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The escapability and evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Along with my dog, talking is bad. I like it just to see
On first down, Ferguson.
Imperfections perfectly done. So I was so full to thank you were in love. The roses are red. Flowers are blue. It's all in my head no matter what I do.
Big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ooh, I
The last
fall
run got a couple
apart.
here, 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Alright, that's for go. That's for go.
It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they try to throw out and beating them into the punch each and every time.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they had 2 more onto their lead.
She left me with a broken heart. Yeah.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. 5-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Cameron, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Catch you.
Throwing again. Barrett eluding the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. And, well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
And now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they had 2 more onto their lead.
Yes, I'm superheroes, and I save everyone.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball. And here's the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there.
I had to let go.
Hands on hips, heads low.
Watch you
It's just been a
fall.
struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly
And
beaten.
I could have saved you.
Fielded at the 33.
Don't me too.
Here on the offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a first and 10 on the short side of the field.
You didn't want
first
me
and 10
to.
now for Clemson.
So I let you
now
go.
Back to throw. Out to his left. He'll try and run it.
Fall. And I could have saved you.
And they'll wind up getting this
but
one all the way
didn't
down
want me
inside
to.
the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
The reason you're alone.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
You
So the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Shoot! Oh, I fall apart.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. That's a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. As his
she let me down. She told me I was not enough.
This one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line. As his try for two is going to come up empty.
You used to be the best thing.
You never been to me.
But now gone, gone, gone. Out of real reach. Now I'm just the best thing you'll never see.
Just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They punted last time.
Baby,
they had what steps, Charlie, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Back your back.
101, the trite expression.
And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the defense.
Your mama, back to Papa, back home.
I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
That I tried to be perfect.
That's why they're down so big.
Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Yeah.
Matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
My way.
He'll get 3 yards on
the third empty words we read them each day.
When you're playing defense, making sure your
It's
eyes are in the
supposed
proper
to say
place on a
that you
given
were
play.
the one that got away. Not
For
true.
a short gain when he took off running.
That's not
And
true.
stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's first and goal, Clemson. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. 4 yards out. And this offense
Some
is
people call
running away with this one.
memories like I wasted time with
There was no
you.
going through the
But the
progressions on
bad
that touchdown
times
pass.
are the good times to just walk away from you.
No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him.
Let us know. I tried. I tried to be perfect. I opened my eyes and found we were really not worth it. I feel the basement.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
Again.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Baby.
And would you believe it? This is caught in the end
Your
zone.
love
Extra
song.
point works
No.
to extend their lead by 2. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I tried to be perfect.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first. Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Barrett. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for his running.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on
Well,
the same
there's no
page,
doubt that I won this
quarterback and
game, so.
receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same
I'm
crease
gonna
point when you draw plays
go
up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to...
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will be scooped up by the defense. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big. That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
What you going?
From the gun, Barrett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And this one complete to Simpson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there the second half, Tommy's spirit was with me, and I believe it.
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
Only if they were actual brothers.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. So much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys did their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
Hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. You feeling good?
Like a second grab.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it in the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother.
Yo, my guy's head is pale. Something happened to my guy's head. Cause he's not his skin tone.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
What the hell?
Did you say what cause are this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. If it weren't for that, I'd well help. Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous. Right now.
Is that him? He's an hour early.
You look too disappointed.
No, I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute. Okay, Coach. Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure, talk away.
There was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me.
Something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treating men like your beloved sons, and I'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Oh, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. The valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
Just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
So, me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft. Based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the first round. But realistically, you're looking at a collection of it all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense. Get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Leave for draft. Yep, senior year, switch positions.
Well, Tommy's already tried recruiting me to come back so we can win the title together. Plus, he did switch positions once, and see how well that worked out for him. I guess I can try it too.
The Heartbreak Kids are back, baby.
Was he eavesdropping?
Was he eavesdropping?
Always.
Always.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
I was in love with you, okay? And you didn't love me back.
It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I going to play?
What position will you be playing at? Actually, Tommy is our QB. I'm gonna switch to play wide receiver. Figured Tommy switched positions with me in high school. I could blah, blah, blah. Whose game would you say you mirror? Route runner slot, physical, deep throw. Whoa, Tyreek Hill. Speed and the outside of the defense killer. I feel have spades, just like Tyreek Hill. What do you think your greatest ability is? Tight windows, best under pressure. Best under pressure for sure.
It felt good, telling everyone I was sticking around and Tommy and I were going to play together. The next question was, did it actually work out?
Drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. Today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both Heartbreak Kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once. Certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
Dan, show me what you got. Let's go.
And you said you're not that strong. Dun, 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 dun. This night was cold in the kingdom. I can see how you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sink, yeah. My steps keep, your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. The tracks of the cold embrace, oh please, please. Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna leave, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down. Let me down, let me down, down. Let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna live, then I'll be so lonely. A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. And I can't stop myself from falling down, down. And I can't stop myself from falling
with the way you guys
down,
played that season,
down.
especially considering you switched positions. Coach O'Brien really came into his own, leading you guys to the verge of the playoff.
She left me with a broken heart. She told me that I was not enough.
Stadium, folks, it is filled to capacity. Everybody has been waiting for this college football Saturday, and we are just about set to get ready to rock and roll. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Miami Hurricanes.
The night before, ooh, goes down Julia Fun.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. He's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now it's Daniel. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And taken right at the 35. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now Matthews. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. The heartbreak kid connection, one finding the other, and they really make it look easy out there.
Oh, it's a special chemistry that they have, isn't it? And look, we go all the way back to their time in high school. Positions may have changed, roles may have changed, but...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Their own 45-yard line. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you have some.
There's no way he's catching it. The gear's too big. He dropped the ball. Can you get this kid some contacts? Like,
Well, they have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
The Miami punter out on the field as he'll kick it away for the second time.
God.
This is brought in at the 21. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Matthews buying time to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him at the 12.
Well, Charles, this is kind of interesting to watch because, as you and I remember well, back when they were blue-chip prospects coming into college, it was Matthews on the receiving end of those long passes, so it's kind of a little bit of flip the script here.
Yeah, and I don't know that back...
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
Make that now a second connection for the Heartbreak Kids. And we talked about it earlier, Charles. They have a special connection, and it just continues to show.
Hey, I can't help but laugh and smile watching it. It's not because I'm favoring them over their opponent, but just the story is too good, isn't it? High school buddies, change of positions, getting it done here on the biggest level, and the timing on that play. Perfectly run route, perfectly thrown ball. That certainly looks like guys who've known each other for a very long time.
And by the way, we were told 3 of the high school coaches that coach these guys are here in the stadium. You know that they have to be looking down with big smiles on their faces.
No doubt about it.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a... And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's going the other way. It sort of goes without saying that's the risk of running the option play. You can put the ball on the ground. They did there and turn it over.
So true, because you've got so many different decisions that have to be made. Are you handing the ball off inside, or are you just keeping it yourself? Are you pitching it to your trail guy? And sometimes you get caught in between, and you're a little indecisive on the play, and it turns into the ball on the ground.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that, and the offense clicking.
And they're thinking to themselves, we can totally overwhelm this team. Now flip it over. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
You can't panic here. Talk to yourselves one play at a time to try and get back in.
And that's cliche, but really that's the message. This is still very early on in the game. We're in the first quarter.
If you look at it as down 20, then you almost have no shot.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And some room to roam now. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. Touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 7 end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it?
Oh, this is blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Bad move.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So much chemistry between those two, making the connection with a former quarterback. And, boy, he does make a great target for Tommy Matthews' arm strength out wide, doesn't he?
He certainly does, and you have to think to yourself, simpatico. He's got
taking it right down Broadway. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend. Their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. On first down, Daniel steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Daniel. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
For number 85.
And that one off the mark, a little late with the throw. The Miami punter out on the field as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here this first quarter as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He's going to try and go deep again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. A big play there. 49 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now the try here for the point after. And that score gives it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams...
Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And now look at this, big gain but a fumble, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually in the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And, oh, now it's out. Langford loses the football. And this is picked up by the defense.
Complete. Fumble on the play.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Oh, look at the strength.
No.
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A solid chunk there, 15 yards. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes. Into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Rolling to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they...
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down. Third and long. That's the end of the first quarter.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Throwing is Matthews. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. 25 yards for the touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a... thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point attempt to come here. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score. The Clemson Tigers 45, Hurricanes 6.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They'll run with Langford to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down, Langford. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Miami punter out on the field. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielded just inside the 20. Oh, spinning away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Matthews to throw. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Matthews rolling to his right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, Matthews on the move to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
This pass caught at the 4. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Matthews. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Clemson sends their kicker out for the field goal.
A 30-yard attempt.
This ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
On first down, it's Daniel. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Daniel's pass intercepted.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive, the Hurricanes get set. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Daniel's pass intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find...
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Back to throw. Matthews. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Gain of 47 yards.
Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
They set up the screen for Henry. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Jackson Henry, 31 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Caught left side, Gilmore. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Daniel, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22.
Clemson takes over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Clemson Tigers 59, Hurricanes 6.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown.
Number 3.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For number 15.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Daniel. And that will be incomplete.
Daniel's pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Steps away. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He got 29 yards that time. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. Looking to throw. Matthews. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. From 6 yards away. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Tigers 72, Hurricanes 6.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he fields it cleanly. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards.
Takes over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 now for Clemson. Back to throw. Matthews rolling to his left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. A big play there. 49 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the left side. It's Woods. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Fielded just inside the 30. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun, Matthews. Simpson reels it in over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Throwing on 1st down. Matthews being chased out left. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the gun, Matthews toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Matthews to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper. Incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Defense.
This is unbelievable.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys continue to pour it on. 2nd effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Number 15.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. It's taken to the 26. And bulldozing his way through. Still going. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Watt. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Look at those, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Donnie Simpson, 27 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy's steaming ahead, and he has hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniel. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing again on 2nd down. Daniel. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Daniel's pass intended for number 15.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Where's 52? Block 52.
3rd and long, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Clemson takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams. They put it all together, and I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
1st and 10 now for Clemson.
Let's go one more. Watch 36. 36 the mic. You don't want none. Get up, pick up the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He's going to let it go again, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to go up top again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. 46 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Intended for his wideout.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 18. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw over the middle taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And this offense continues to pour it on.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
To throw again. Daniel. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Fumble on the play.
That's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It'd be hard to say that the defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can get in that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook if you want to throw the ball.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Jay on Whiteside. There to make the grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. An incomplete pass from the 25. Throwing again. Daniel. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
intended for number 18.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. Here's first and goal, Clemson. Looking to throw. Matthews in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
For his running back out of the
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
One last throw for Daniel. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A really solid performance against a ranked opponent as they add a big win to the left-hand column.
A couple stickers to make some mega memes, and I'm gonna need you to share that on Reddit so I can react.
Heartbreak Kids and their indelible bond once again taking college football center stage at the championship game later on tonight. It has been truly amazing and truly inspirational to watch this amazing journey that these kids have been on from start to finish to this point, showing off their character, their grit, their determination, their heart has been on full display for all of us. And I normally don't say this, but I, for one, will be a heartbreak kid in spirit as they take the field in this big game tonight.
Who's Bob John?
A season's worth
Yo.
of Saturdays all comes down to this.
this, the final in New Orleans, home of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and the 2020 College Football Playoff National Championship. It's the Clemson
Hello,
Tigers
Bob
and the
John, who are
Michigan
you?
State Spartans.
We'll never catch you. Just will never run to you like I would when I was with you. I'm really bad at the game. I'm the only one watching you. Are you as king? Who am I for? Wait, what? I cannot read that. I'm dumb. Some random kind of pay mad play. Use. Okay. I did not understand you, but I'm not really, nobody really watched me, so I just do these broadcasts to watch myself, because I don't know, but I don't know. I do these to watch myself when I get bored. And I don't really want to play because I'm good.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He probably popped free.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown.
That guy kissed me, what the hell? Well, good night to you too.
3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just
a man will never heal you.
These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against
the hope will never hold you. Another man will never love you like I did, like I still do. The ball.
First and 10. Now we give right side. And he's got some space here. And just shutting him off there. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line.
Had to let go.
Give him 18 on the play.
And watch you fall.
For sure, this defense has to figure out
I
how to
could have saved you, but you didn't want me to. So I let you go.
Justice Watt with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2
let you go. And I watched you fall. And I could have saved you, but you didn't want me to.
In the first 2 minutes, my calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up.
Read what you have sown.
To kick this thing away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time.
No,
To a touchdown.
I will not let go. Oh, 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 you know.
Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
I'm okay. Oh, I'm life worth living? Should I stop trying? My pillow's filled with tears and I can't stop crying. It'll be not the same as once I was so 9. Oh yeah, hold me. I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you.
Return there, and that will come the offense as they take over. 43-yard first and 10 now for Clemson. Now a give right side.
Now what the time do you need? Show me to find myself, but I just need someone to hold me. So I just need you. Tell me what to do. Hold me, let me free. Hold me, breaking me down.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Gets it. I was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Hold me, hold me. Don't catch those promises. All I want is you out of my life, out of my life. I'm suffocating. Can't you see?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
I'm
drive.
done with the lies and I'm sipping the poison you feed.
You also have to guard against
'Cause you don't need me.
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you can get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go
over now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's hurting so good now.
This offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. But definitely got to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll look to set up his blockers. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. On first down, Watt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
It's 60 and at least it was fine.
Right back to him on first down.
I guess this is over now.
Down the right side. And he will take this in for a close touchdown.
So good now.
Dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game.